Hi everybody! How's everyone doing on this lovely, lovely day?
Today we are going to be doing some mini beads. I guess I should turn this on too.
Possibly.
I haven't used my little camera for so long.
We've got a double camera system happening. You get close-ups and wide shots.
Well, I'm sad because it's mostly just going to be my area. But anyways.
Don't worry. I'll put my stuff in. Here's my bit. Woo! I got science themes.
And I got all of the
That's the dude that I'm going to be making.
Desserts. Hi, Blake.
But it's really 2 desserts and 2
whatever, fine.
dinners.
I guess I'll say food things. And I am making the donuts. This one here is already cheated. He has started.
I don't even have big hands, but
I guess we should have a disclaimer and say that we've never actually done mini beads before. So since you've already started, maybe you can tell people, I don't even know what colors. Why are there just like random lighter and darker colors in here, it looks like? I don't even know. Tell everyone your thoughts so far since you've already been working on it while I try and find these non-existent colors.
I can say this. Which colors are you looking for?
I guess it's this one and this one. Like, do you see how there's like 2 separate colors?
Yeah.
Do you have pink over here?
I've got lots of pinks everywhere.
Well, there's like a couple. So first off, I guess we should say that we had to sit here and sort through this whole box. Like this thing was full of beads because they didn't actually come in like separate pouches. Hence why, ta-da! We used up all of our reusable glasses.
We didn't have a lot.
No.
Just making it sound like a big deal, but we didn't have a lot.
No, what you see is what we had.
Yeah. But yeah, we spent a weekend separating them.
And when your brother came over too, instead of hanging out, we were like, help us separate beads.
Yeah, but he was a big help.
He was.
And we got stuff done so much faster.
You know what? I think I'll start with the black.
You know what? Because Candace, I did start. I've got the feet and the pant legs done of my scientist right now.
You could like show the like super close up camera. Why don't you pick that up and like point it to the camera?
Right. So
hold on, let me focus. Oh, you know what? Let me do it.
Don't knock them off. Break my heart.
There we go.
Work really hard.
I'm not gonna knock them off.
Originally, when we were buying these guys, I didn't want the bigger ones because
you thought they'd take up too much space or something?
I thought they'd take up too much space, and if we wanted to make stuff to hang on our walls, then, you know, wall space is kind of a premium.
Even though we have a house.
Even though we have a house. And then you run into the issue of, you know, when's enough?
The big ones aren't even that big though. So I am going to be putting them on a needle and then trying to put them on this way. I saw this on a YouTube video that they did it this way, so I thought, why not try?
And I will recommend it. If your fingers aren't all that nimble, then use it because
I feel like we should have taped down our you know, things.
Our plastic guys? Yeah, I was thinking about that too. Fixing your thing.
Wow, this is really difficult.
To it.
The mini beads are very, very small.
Well, I'll say what I do is I put it on the needle and then I use my one finger to slide it up and down.
Yeah, that's what I'm.
Ow, as I prick myself.
You need to like do it to the small.
So
we have 2 cameras here, 2 setups.
So you know, get this type of action happening. You kind of point the point of the needle down
Does everyone like my cup, by the way?
The spot you want.
It's pretty wicked,
and then
right?
let it slide in. I think we're kind of starting from the bottom and working up.
I think that's from the videos I've seen of perler beads. That's usually how people work.
Yeah, I feel like it works well because then you
may have gotten a cat hair in my mouth.
You can kind of dump it down onto it, which is nice. I have a dirty white bead, so he's got a little bit of a dirty lab coat.
What do you mean a dirty white bead? What's wrong with it?
See how there's crud on it?
Oh, it's like orange and stuff. It's almost like there's chalk pastel on it or something. I don't know.
Right? Maybe we were organizing with chalk pastel. But yeah, I tried doing some with just my fingers, and it did not work well.
Well, like I said, it's too small.
I'm making this guy for my dad because he's a
scientist.
He's a scientist.
He has his doctorate, guys. It's pretty wicked.
And doctorate in chemistry.
He can get a visa that says doctor.
Yeah.
Doctor. I wonder if he has one. I bet you he does.
I imagine he does. Why not?
Why not, since you can?
Yeah. You put in that hard work.
You know, we've had these beads for a couple of months. No, maybe a month or so now. No, a little bit over a month, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
And,
yeah, I don't remember when we picked them up anymore.
but all I can think is, like, we had no time, and...
We did have no time.
And I wanted to do these for so long, and every weekend I complained to Chris, being like, are we going to do it? Are we going to do the perler beads? Or the candy kits, because we have a lot of candy kits that we want to make for you guys also. And we just have not gotten around to it.
And then our puppy ate them. Or our dog. She's not a puppy anymore.
No,
but
she's not a puppy, is she?
Yeah, she decided it would be fun one day to eat some candy out of the candy kits.
And we placed them on the table so that we would want to actually, you know, work on them. And then I come home the next day from work and she ate a couple of them. So we did a Snapchat with the ones that she busted. That's why we did the Snapchat version, babe. Because she had ate some of them.
Yeah, but I think it would have been hilarious to do dog eating.
Can we make this? Yeah, I guess that's true.
Can you still make it? I think that all of our candy kits turned out well.
Yeah. Even though a lot of them, I don't know how you make them because they're not in English. So it's a lot of, hey Chris, how do you think we do this? You tell me and I'll like try and do it.
I just ended up doing this. I'm going to try something out. But I realized like I'm going for a multi-bead on the needle. I have to say, the new show that Candace is working on at the studio we're at is ridiculously adorable.
It's taking over my life, everybody. It's so cute and I love the stories and everything. It's just
the voice acting's incredible. The designs
really
are
cute.
incredible.
I've never worked on a girl show before, so it's a big deal to me. Even though I guess that shouldn't really matter to me because, you know, things should be more unisex and who cares if girls or boys watch it, but it's just more cutesy-poo oriented, I guess I should say.
It is more cutesy-poo oriented.
I think we can say what it is. I mean, it's been released what the show's, who's working on it.
That's true. That's true. You can search it. We should put a link to the image or drop an image up on our on the video.
Poof. Yeah, it's
put an image right over my face.
Yeah, no one wants to look at you.
Nobody does.
The only shitty thing is the only thing that's a problem with it.
The only bad thing
is that there's no images out yet. There's only one. There's only one image.
There's the one. But it gives you an idea of how cute.
It's called True and the Rainbow Kingdom.
Yeah. It is quite adorable.
That is all I will say, because I don't want to get fired from work.
Yeah, all of our non-disclosure agreements.
I don't read all of our contracty stuff, so I don't really know what I'm allowed to say and what I'm not allowed to say also.
Yeah, when I was working on Ever After,
that one was hardcore,
That was hardcore non-disclosure stuff. And I remember my students were like, is this an image? And I can say it now because Dragon Games is up on Netflix. Check
Which I still need to watch.
We both still need to watch it.
Yeah, and mine's direct to Netflix too. Which I think is really exciting that they're doing that.
Yeah, when it was coming out, one of my students was like, is this the dragons from the Ever After one? And it was Nevermore. And I was like, nope, that's the regular dragon that's been in the show before.
Yeah. What's Nevermore? I don't know what that means.
Nevermore is Raven's dragon.
Oh.
The Dragon Games.
Well, that's really confusing. How am I supposed to know that?
I don't know. You got to work on the show. But that was a lot of fun to work on. All the people on it did a fantastic job with it. My goodness.
I think I'm getting the hang of this a little bit more. Okay, so I'm done with the brown, so I'm putting all the brown colors back. I really don't want to leave everything in these stupid glasses anymore. Maybe we need to like get little Ziploc bags for everything.
Maybe we do.
Okay.
Little stories here as well.
Let's see.
I've got to say I'm getting a better hang of it as well. After I put on the feet, I found things went a little bit better.
Yours is easier to work with though, because it's all like separated. I think it makes it easier.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay.
My scientist has his big lab coat. I'm working on that right now.
I need 4. Okay, well, whatever.
We're running. There it is.
You found it!
I found it.
I feel like we should turn this guy on and show our progress now.
Yeah, absolutely. Now's about a good time.
Okay, hold on.
Okay. Yeah. So hold that up. There he is coming along. There's his one arm and the test tube all done. And
I like the
green.
clear color beads. That's wicked.
Yeah, I like the clear color beads too.
Too bad you can't make the glasses more square for your dad, eh?
I can make the glasses more square. I just need 2 black beads there.
Okay.
Okay, so we're altering my design a bunch then. I like this.
I'm not altering mine.
And for all the people out there
Here's mine.
who want to be creative when they get the Perler bead kit, and especially for us, right? We're in the arts, we're creative.
I don't feel like I'm creative.
Yeah, because all of those that miniature food jewelry you make is so uncreative.
I know.
All of your YouTube videos are so uncreative.
I say that because I'm not the best at drawing, but I think that's why I sculpt more. But I know even other people at work that they sculpt more.
They sculpt more than they draw. Yeah, I find a lot of people once they get out of school, they kind of stop drawing as much as they used to.
I feel like I should Snapchat this.
Yeah, Snapchat as well. Show our progress.
I will. You can keep working. I will
keep working. I'm gonna finish up.
Guys, you should follow me on Snapchat. I'm really enjoying Snapchat a lot. It's Candyware, or just type in Candace and you'll find me. So here we are doing our Perler beads. Chris is doing his scientist. And I am working on a donut. They're coming along, huh guys?
They're coming along well.
There we go. Has anyone watched any of my videos yet? Oh, I got 2 people that's watched my videos. Dakota and Emily.
We made pancakes.
I know who both of them are. I'm not trying to be a creeper or anything. I'm just being super serious.
Okay. Super cereal, Candace.
Super cereal. Okay, I want to separate this one purple. Where do you have a purple? Where's purple? I think it might be this color. There, it's that one. Oh, I just dropped my...
Candace throwing a needle around.
Oh, this one's gonna die. Okay, I'm gonna turn it off. The battery on this is also really bad.
I feel like it's fairly old though.
It is. We got it right after we got Gem.
So that's 4 years old?
It is a 4-year-old camera.
Isn't it sad that 4 years old for a camera is really old?
Yeah, well...
That's technologies.
That is technology. Every time I get the wrong color, I'm gonna just put it on that, I think.
Give us a thumbs up and a like if you get a new camera every year. If you're in photography.
What? I don't think anybody buys a camera every year.
I know, that would be a real
That is a lot of money. I guess it depends on what kind of camera you're getting, but the problem is now your smartphone has a camera.
Smartphones.
Then you've got your point and shoot, and then the one that we're taping on right now is a digital SLR.
Well, I'm thinking for all the photographers out there.
I don't know if I have any photographers that watch my video.
I don't know either, but hey, we can.
Well, soon to be your niece is going to be a photographer.
She's going into photography, yeah.
Come on, colors.
No switch, and I said, well, let's see what happens. But we're pretty good.
We're not elbowing each other, so that's a good start.
We keep our elbows to ourselves.
We are, aren't we? I should make coasters. That'd be kind of fun, huh?
Yeah, coasters would be fun.
It'd take a really long time with the mini beads, though.
But I think we want bigger beads for that. Maybe we'll upgrade you to bigger beads for coasters. Because hamburger coasters would be hilarious.
It would, wouldn't it?
Have a hamburger and a donut. Oh, I'm excited. You're getting close.
Maybe I should give this to Lynn as a present.
No.
So here's my little donut when it was all done, and now is my first attempt at trying to iron it on. Let me just say that my first attempt really blew, and I had to re-put in some of the beads. So you really have to make sure that you go over your piece a whole bunch of times. So here was my second attempt. And it worked out a lot better, and I had a lot of fun making these, but they do definitely take a very, very long time to make because they're mini beads. so you have to be super patient. So the way that you do this actually is just 2 pieces of what kind of paper is it, Chris? Parchment. No, it's not. Yeah, it's parchment paper. Don't use wax paper. So, and then you just want to keep going until either you want to see the holes or you don't want to see the holes. We didn't really want to see the holes. So, and then there's the end design. And yeah, you could put it on a magnet if you want or something like that. But anyways, now Chris is going to talk about his experience working on this as he squeaks his chair a lot. Quickly, Chris, talk.
So yeah, I stepped in after Candace's first failed attempt, and I really melted the crap out of mine.
Yeah.
He's probably got squished a little bit more than he needed to be.
Oh my god, you can see the laser in the background behind your leg.
First time going at it. You know, I wanted to be safe than sorry, so some of the beads filled in, some of them didn't. My guy ended up turning out really well. I was really pleased with the result. I turned him into a magnet for my dad.
And thanks so much for watching, everyone. If you kept to the end, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I hope you enjoyed this. Please let us know what you think of these types of videos, and I'll check you guys on the next one. Bye!